My grandfather was an Air Force veteran from the Korean era, and one thing that he taught me about the military is that you are prompt and you are on time, and we are right at 7 o'clock, so we're going to get started. My name is Michael Cashman. I'm the Plattsburgh Town Supervisor. Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Town of Plattsburgh and our partners of the Clinton County American Legion, I want to welcome you to the second annual Purple Heart Ceremony here at the Battlefield Memorial Gateway, a space dedicated to honor, remembrance, and reflection. I'd like to acknowledge two of our groups in partnership, members of the town board, as well as members of the Battlefield Memorial Gateway. This is sacred ground. It is where we gather not only to remember history, but to honor those that have lived in it. Our Purple Heart recipients that are with us tonight, their courage, their sacrifice, and service stands as a testament to the ideals of our nation holds dear. We are humbled by their presence today and grateful to each of you for joining us as we pay tribute to you. We're going to begin with the presentation of colors, followed by the performance of the national anthem. You can present the colors. We'll now call for 1619 Auxiliary Choir to come forward and perform the national anthem. They have asked that you please join them in singing this evening.
Right. Getting hurt?
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Very rich.
Now please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, led by some of our youngest citizens, if you could come forward. The flag that we'll pay tribute to is off to the corner here. Please remove your caps.
Flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Today we gather in a sacred space here at the Battlefield Memorial Gateway, a place intentionally designed with honor and reflection and remembrance at its core. This is not simply a location, it is a living tribute, a promise made by our community to never forget who have served, especially those who have paid the cost of freedom with their blood, their bodies, and too often their lives. The Purple Heart Medal was established by General George Washington in 1782. It is the oldest military decoration still awarded today. It stands as a solemn symbol, not of glory, but of sacrifice, of pain endured in silence, of courage shown in chaos, of love for country that outweighed fear. In 2017, the town of Plattsburgh became the very first Purple Heart town in the North Country. We did not seek this title for recognition, but we accepted it as a responsibility. And with that designation came a renewed commitment to serve those that have served us, to ensure that their stories told, their needs are met, and that their sacrifice honored not only in ceremonies and moments like today, but everyday work of this community. And there is no more fitting place to renew that promise than here, along the gateway, the historic battlefield corridor among the triangle of history, where echoes of 1812 still whisper, through the trees, where our region's deep military legacy is rooted in the soil. From the battles of Valcour and Plattsburgh to decades of service that the Plattsburgh Air Force Base told, this region has been a cornerstone in our nation's defense. The North Country has sent men and women to every combat, every engagement since our country's founding nearly 250 years ago. The Battlefield Memorial Gateway project is still evolving. With community support, it represents a vision where remembrance and education intersect. It is a space that is being built not only to reflect on the past, but to inspire the future generations. It's why it was so powerful to have members of our youth here today. We are creating a place where families can gather, veterans can reflect, and students can learn that freedom is never free. To our Purple Heart recipients here today, we see you, we honor you, and we are here because of you. Your courage is etched not only in the medals you wear, but in the hearts of everyone here, those that walk beside you. To the Clinton County American Legion, to the VFW, to the DAV, to the North Country Honor Flight, to the North Country Veterans Association, all of our partners, thank you for your unwavering dedication. You are keepers of memory, the bridge between generations of service. And to everyone present, let this day serve as more than a ceremony. Let it be a call to action, a reminder that remembrance is not passive. It demands care, compassion, and continued commitment. Whether it is supporting a veterans-owned business, advocating for mental health services, or simply saying thank you to someone who has served, each gesture strengthens our bond between a grateful nation and its defenders. Today is a day of thanks. It is also a day of remembrance, a day of reverence. May we be worthy of the sacrifices made in our name. And specifically to our Vietnam veterans, welcome home. Let me say that again. Welcome home. God bless our veterans. God bless this community, and God bless the United States of America. Together, we are a better nation. At this time, I want to invite Kevin up Director of the Clinton County Veterans Association, to introduce our Purple Heart recipients. Kevin?
We have three veterans we'd like to recognize this evening. The first one is Howard Altman, earned his Purple Heart in Vietnam. The second is Paul Padnoff, who also earned his in Vietnam. And the second is Harold Allen Green, as Vietnam as well. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice.
At this time, we want to have a powerful demonstration of the POW MIA table, led by Commander Cliff Sterling and Adjutant Robert St. John, Clinton County American Legion. I'll let them lead this.
The POW MIA table, a setting for one, a table for all. You may notice this small table here in place of honor. This table is our way of symbolizing that members of our profession of arms are missing from our midst. They are commonly called POWs or MIAs. We call them brothers. The table is smaller than others, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner against his or her oppressors. The round table shows our concern for them is never ending. The white tablecloth draped over the table represents the purity of their response to their country's call to arms. The empty chair depicts an unknown face, representing no specific soldier, sailor, airman, or marine, but all who are not here with us. The black napkin stands for the emptiness these warriors have left in the hearts of their families and friends. The single red rose reminds us of their families and loved ones. The candle and its yellow ribbon symbolize the everlasting hope for a joyous reunion with those yet unaccounted for. The slice of lemon on the plate reminds us of their bitter fate. The salt upon the plate represents the family's tears as they wait. The inverted wine glass reminds us that our distinguished comrades cannot be with us to drink a toast or join in the festivities of the evening. The American flag reminds us that many of them may never return and have paid the supreme sacrifice to ensure our freedom. Remember all of who served with them and called them comrades, who depended on their might and aid and relied on them. For surely they have not forsaken you. Thank you.
In a moment, we will have a 3-volley shot. We will observe a moment of silence in memory of those who have never returned. Following this moment, the honor guard will then position themselves and we will begin a reflection lap. But before we do so, we want to stand in a reflection period as a community. I would encourage you to gaze upon the POW table and really reflect on what has been presented to you today. At this time, the Clinton County American Legion Honor Guard will provide the volley.
Squad! 10 hut! Pour arms! Prepare to fire! Aim! Fire! 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 Present arms!
At this time, we're going to invite our Purple Heart recipients to gather, along with the color guard, to begin a reflection lap. The community is encouraged to join them, following in behind. It will be a silent walk along an illuminated path. This is a moment of personal reflection and shared unity. One step for remembrance and another for peace. Today, we once again have Kim Matthews, our bagpiper, who is going to provide some music. Please lean into the emotion and the feelings and the reflection today. Coming here on an evening as a community is a powerful statement to our local heroes. As you walk in the lap, remember those folks that could not be with us today. The luminary bags represent those lights of individuals lost. And while you may not know them, they sacrificed so much for our freedom. At this point, I'll have our Purple Heart recipients, if the color guard could come to the front of the line. And if the community wants to fall in behind. Conclude today. Please never forget the feeling that you've taken from this moment. Let it guide you. Let it inspire you. Let it wash over you. These hometown heroes have made so many sacrifices on behalf of a grateful nation. Your presence here today is a demonstration of that. As we conclude, they're going to retire the POW MIA table. Following that, I would encourage all of those in attendance today to come forward and personally thank our Purple Heart recipients. Thank you for being here.
Commander, retire the POW MIA table.